this is actually one of our greatest and latest, one of the first of the installments. We're actually just talking about over the weekend. Essentially, over the weekend is what we talk about is a disclosure on Toronto's entertainment, music, and culture that you actually care about. So, we're not posting things that you don't like and not posting things that you don't want to listen to. The only thing that we actually have here is real shit. And we actually have three of the best people here right now. Myself. We have Miss Kayla.
Hello.
I'm Richie. Hello. I went to a Drake concert.
So essentially, we actually have these two guests on the beat today. Reason why is, yeah, actually Richie is an up and coming man in the Toronto underground art scene. So essentially, you've seen him almost anywhere when it comes to all the industry events that's actually out currently. And another reason why you actually want to see him is because he just knows how to fucking throw it down, bro. Like, man knows how to do it. So essentially, all I want to do is get more information on him, get like a little bit of an in-depth life on here, and I guess we can start from there. My real question though is, where did I meet you, Richie?
We're neighbors. In 2018, I moved into a house in Scarborough. One day I'm out doing legal drugs. I see another guy comes out, lights his legal drugs. I'm like, buddy, and it's been 5 years now. Yeah, well, that's simple. That's the simple way to go. But yeah, then we didn't see each other for maybe over a year during COVID, and then he randomly hit me up one evening. He's like, "Hey, we're going to a cottage, not a cottage, I would say, a camping party. Do you want to come?" And then I went next day and ended up meeting a whole different group of people. That's how everything kick-started slowly, day by day. Yeah.
Actual date. Going to that it's Peter's house now. It's Peter's house now, but when we first got there, we were like, what the whose house is this? Why is the backyard so large?
With Matt, you guys are on the roof and everything.
like like a dream almost. That's one of the best pictures that we had too. I don't think Sebastian was there. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Well, either way, here to continue anyways. We don't know who he.
Brief info on myself.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, alright. It's terrible. Okay. I'm simply friends with everybody. I go to all their parties, I support them, help them, I guess, get things together if we're hosting events on the beach or at parties. Chill, like a big family. I met Richie during COVID and Jamal as well. That first year when a lot of outdoor parties are happening. Outside of that, yeah, I'm more of a supporter than I am DJing. I just go to dance and listen to good music.
No, you know how to DJ. I promise.
A little, a little. I know how to scratch DJ. You're not supposed to do that though.
Well, because this show is called Over the Weekend, we have to obviously ask, what the hell do we even do over this weekend? We all were together at one point in time, at least. But, there's also Friday, beginning of Saturday, I guess, as well. Personally, myself, it's super easy, super simple. I did the same thing that I do every weekend. I work. Yay. but after that, yeah, man, exactly. Have to go and be able to get lit tea after. It was actually Shamar's birthday party. We went to Come and See Me, which is on College. Oh, fuck, I don't even know, actually. I think it was Dundas, actually. Dundas West area. College Street? Yeah, see, son of a. We went there, and we went there at like 8 o'clock. And Shamar obviously told everybody to come at 8. And nobody's there. Just the real ones, obviously, at the beginning. So, literally island time. When everybody shows up? 11:45. Like, what the like, Bear? Oh, yeah, you did. You got that? Yeah, maybe. I guess. Yeah, because we were there since 8. Because, man.
Falling asleep, so you know what? It was fun to say the least. But
I'm just trying to get lit. Hey, I mean, we were there hanging out at that point, so we decided that there's only one thing to do is leave because we didn't think everyone was coming. And literally, the moment we're about to leave, half of you guys show up. I'm like, all right. But afterwards, we actually went to the industry warehouse party after that. and took care of business. You know, we had to dance and chat and become friends with friends. Essentially, we
Turnout, like it was packed. Like give it that. It was good.
Absolutely, yeah. For the yesterday's event, we had a local DJ headline, Ali K. Crowd turned up really well. Support from all the other locals as well. Friday, there were also a few events. I personally didn't go to anyone. Some of my friends went to see Ben Sterling. I recorded a set with my friend Johnny Friday. We did some mushrooms, connected, played some music, had fun. But coming back to the warehouse, really good event. We have been stepping up every month when we do an event. It looks better and better, fills up more and more. So in the past whole year, the progress has been enormous. We're really happy about that. Yeah.
yeah, man, I truly see that we only have the sky as our limit, and guess what? Because the sky is black like me, there ain't no limit. There ain't no limit, baby. Like, man, it's black right now. Like, look at that shit. Well, realistically, the weekend obviously was successful. I would say it was a good time, and we get to now go back to the work week, which is it is what it is. But we gotta make money in order to do what we do, basically, all over again.
Weekend, you gotta pay your bills, right?
And DJ Seinfeld, 17th. I mean, no promotion, DJ Seinfeld. Get me on. Get on the podcast, baby. On the podcast. So, essentially, the question would be: usually, everybody moves. We're all seeing different places. I know you recently you recently moved to Queen and Woodbine area. So now you're taking care of that spot. You're literally right. I think you're like super, super close to the freaking history as well, which is really nice.
40 seconds away.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It is LCBO. You also get to be able to, well, I guess.
And then close to the beach.
It is super close to the beach. Very advantageous in the summer when we host a party or go to an event or just you want to have a chill day at the beach. Sure, that's eventually how we started. I think in 2021, started throwing illegal beach raves. People started recognizing us. We started building a fan base. We started with the Cherry Beach. We did Sugar Beach. Did Woodbine Beach. The best one was Secret Beach. What can it be? And from there,
Well, I didn't do it. You guys had to move stuff like an hour.
Oh, buddy, you had to track that, all the equipment.
we did carry all.
Down a hole. That wasn't a road.
It was about I think 2.5 kilometer walk each way.
Yeah.
We all did, and plus carrying 2 generators, speakers, DJ, decks, lights, wood, water, alcohol, other substances,
Fabulous greatness.
all the great.
Caleb wants to do another one for his birthday. Not the exact same spot, but he said that he wants to get something done, and I was like, I'm kind of down, buddy, because his birthday's on the 31st of May. Yeah, the third. Yeah, that's why do you think he always likes doing something outside? Because it's like sweet. Yeah, man. Aside of that, or I mean, we do another warehouse party, but if we do a warehouse party again in May, it's kind of the time where we change it up. Yeah, exactly. Like in there, it was actually pretty cool, but that's because it's February. It's because it's February. Well, essentially, we know that gentleman is gonna be able to take care of us when it comes to Paul Ian as well, because his name is also Dark Caleb for a reason. Well, buddy, we'll get him on the podcast one day. Like, get him on the podcast one day. Like, he has again every single time he will tell me whenever any party he goes to, he'll be like, "This is all because of you. This is all because of you."
Because I am darkness, and he's the dark Caleb.
He's light. He's light.
He also was the guy that always was like, no festivals, no music, no nothing. Why the hell would you guys go to Digital Dreams, blah, blah, blah. Back in like 2016. Oh, yeah. It was fucking sick. I think that just still happens. I think it happened last year at least. But probably not during the COVID years, I bet.
Definitely not. I went once and then I didn't hear about it for a bit, so.
Personally, have not attended many festivals in Toronto. If you have attended, I would say maybe mostly Electric Island seasons.
Yeah.
really good parties.
Yeah.
See all our friends there. See local, international artists perform. Amazing time. I'm sure you've been there maybe once or twice. I'm sure you've been there too. But more than Electric Island itself, the day parties. I love the after parties more often.
Absolutely love it.
I go to Vertigo. It's packed after till 7:30 in the morning. It's pumping. The last one we went to was Carolio, Nathan Broad all night long. I couldn't stop dancing. And next 3 days, my feet were dead. But totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Always like the idea of going out as long as you're, as long as you're with people, I guess you can say. There is times where you feel like you want to do like a solo round. You're like, I gotta do this on my own, basically. I gotta be able to like party on my own.
To get to that point of being able to go to a party by myself.
That's how I started going out. Yeah, that's how I ended up meeting more people. And then
All of you have
eventually-
seen me. I'm a lightweight. I should never go out alone. Okay, I should always have somebody around me.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The last time I went out somewhere by myself actually was when I was in Vancouver when I was doing the Samsung training out there. And obviously I'm the only one that's working there and I don't know anybody or anything. So what are the odds that same block of time that I was there, Ross from Friends was playing. I was like, bro, a Ross from Friends solo set? I was like, okay. So 2.5 hours of fucking that guy. And obviously I had to go by myself. So I'm pretty sure I drank a Mickey in the hotel, and then I took the train and blah blah blah, the Sky Train and shit. Kept drinking, and then it turns out I got there so fucking early, like right when it opened. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, I was like, I'm by myself. I need to get litty, like in order for me to dance on my own too. Can I go to this place?
But a club, that's a bit much. That's
Going to club by yourself can be very scary. Dark space, you don't know anyone. You may feel like underconfident. As a woman, it's not always safe to go to clubs.
for a girl, exactly.
For a girl,
Like for a guy to go, you guys like make friends a lot faster than I feel like a girl would if she was on her own doing that.
Absolutely, it is possible. But I think we should also work on that. Maybe be more aware of if there is a single girl coming to a club, be more respectful to them, allow them their personal space.
Day
Not
that
just
culture
get on
comes around, let me know.
It's all to do it together, okay?
Like the beach parties we would throw, it was pretty safe for you to come by yourself though. Like everyone was so willing to get to know you, but then again, you're like
Actually,
on psychedelics, we're doing shrooms, we're not getting drunk, right? The alcohol perspective kind of changes it.
100%. Also, the rave warehouse rave yesterday. We had all of the whole team. We were just like going around making sure everyone was okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people were our friends, so it was much easier that way. But even if we host a party where, say, it's 200 people and all of them are strangers, but we still want to keep the same environment, same energy around, where everyone's happy, everyone's getting along, nothing negative, no fights.
Yeah, at least with our parties now more and so because we get to know everyone all the time and like we go to cottages with them and kind of chill. You always know everyone in the room, which I guess in rave communities kind of comfortable.
It's funny actually, could actually say that as a little bit of a segue. I actually wanted to ask this question. It's really, as you just said, after going to more events, you make friends, and because you make friends, you have people to talk to and go to when you go to an event. The question is, what is a misconception that people think when it comes to like the underground music scene? You know, like for example, oh, you guys are just druggies. Like that's one of the biggest misconceptions in my end. It's like I wouldn't say that. I definitely could say that we like enjoying our time with each other. However, we don't use that as a vice at all.
It's not. I feel like we're still in some way somewhat responsible about it. At least some people are. Like you do what you can. If you're going out to party all night, you're not going to, I guess, put yourself.
No, for me personally, coming from a conservative background in India, so when I see people, when I do have some friends whom I moved here with earlier, 7 years ago, so if I do see them now and I tell them about, hey, this is what I do now, I'm a DJ, this whole group of different friends, they're like, oh, they just give me this dark look. It's just the way it's like, just so out of the society, you're a druggie, you're a hippie. I'm like, yeah, so.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That makes me happy, so it is who I've become, and I'm more comfortable than I was before with them. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I truly feel the same way, man, because again, if you can meet somebody out at a nightclub somewhere and then a year later go to a cottage with them or go to Wonderland with them, that just truly clearly means that these people aren't like, they're all just normal people, or just like me and you. Just like you and I at the end of the day, right?
Be more on the music that you're going for than on the drugs that's around it, to be honest with you. I mean, every club and every place has its own vice and theme to it. Like, I'm sure if you go to a Caribbean club, people are gonna just expect you to be bumping and grinding in there and getting really drunk. But a lot of people nowadays, when you go, like, everyone's in like some kind of dance group and they're in the middle in a circle doing, I'm like, everyone's just here to get to meet people at this point in time. So, but with the underground, I think that's like also too, like, back in the day, if you think about the rave scene, it was very like hard drugs, and if you were in that lifestyle, it wasn't people. I don't it's not like people were doing bad things, I would like to say. I think it's just like the idea of it. You're in somewhere that's like somewhere sketchy sometimes, and like you are on like psychedelics, probably. You're not going in just with like a bottle of rum or something, but it's perfectly fine. They're happy drugs. They're not creepy drugs if you use them the right way.
Also, I mean, even if we do drugs, it's okay, and I accept I love drugs, so I do it. But it's also upon the society to keep an open mind and see how people are experimenting with themselves, how they're discovering more of themselves, how they're finding out what they are into, how discover their creative self as well. So drugs can be used in a good way too, in my opinion.
Oh, buddy, absolutely, they can be used in a good way. Once again, if you just go out and you do some mushrooms and you hang out with your buddy at the park, that's the most casual thing you can do. And I can guarantee you, if there's 100 people on mushrooms in a park, you're probably more than likely gonna see a really like cool scene of just people enjoying themselves. But if you see 100 people drunk at a park, you're gonna you're gonna probably see some trees falling down, buddy. Exactly.
Parties where it'd be 22 of us all on acid.
Yeah.
All together on acid. And those were best.
Ken Medners at that point in time. At that point in time, you need Steph hair right now, just freaking like moving her feet like I Energizer Bunny right now.
Oh, well, those are some of the most memorable times I can say, like, for the whole year. I may go to a club night to see a big international DJ, but a weekend spent with friends, quality time, is way higher in my
Oh, yeah.
list.
Yeah. I'll never forget those good days.
Is that like an older thing? We're getting old.
Yeah, that's what I feel too. I feel too. I mean, it's like as you get older, you just want to hang out with the same people.
House party.
Like
Watching TV at home, talking with friends and drink any day. It's also the fact, like, the line waiting. It's cold too. No one wants to wait in the cold, but I don't like waiting in lines. It's one of the, and then you have to get searched to go places. So much expensive in the bar. No, I'm okay.
I want to have an unlimited drink limit. Like that's my house, buddy. Like, so have you like tried producing at all?
So I am learning how to produce now. It's been about, I would say maybe 3 weeks since I've been teaching myself online, watching videos, asking producer friends how I get about it. So I'm trying to produce. Hopefully within the next few months, I may have a track. Knock on wood.
Nice.
Between that, DJing has been going great. Been making great connections. Met a few international artists here and there as well. Never would have thought, 5 years ago that would have ever happened. I just saw them from frontline. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, big guy, big guy. Now just going over there, shaking hands with them, introducing myself, just raises my confidence so much. Makes me want to do so much better. So someday I can be on support for them.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually be the one before them playing, or the other way around. They will play for you. They'll be like, "Oh, I remember when I seen that man in the crowd, and now I'm playing for him." It is what it is, basically. I know Aiden himself always keeps on playing, like producing like a mad person.
So many Aiden himself, Peter, we say Kyle, we don't see anymore. Our friend Johnny, who's been watching and learning from all of us. He's a DJ.
He could do it before.
Yeah.
And then he just doesn't do anything, and then he comes up one day, and I'm like, "You're really good. Like, it's really good."
It's just like years, just 2 years of all of us like hanging out together, DJing nonstop for 72 hours. So like someone does have to take over when the other person goes to take a nap.
It's true.
I used to always think that I should DJ too, but there's so much. Exactly. I was at that point.
I feel like you could not sit still long enough.
I'd be like,
Except like, yeah, your
Press play. Go down the go down, talk to people.
10 buttons at once.
Like, so who has a like an artist that they admire greatly at this moment?
I admire, I would say, Leo Franco is someone I really look up to as producer, as a DJ. Also, Carl Leo, Nathan Browder, the whole Authentic group, which emerged in Toronto early 2000s. Really look up to them. Internationally, one of my favorite producer and DJ is Paco Osuna. He's from Barcelona. He's from Spain. One of our really good DJ friends, Antonio, he's from Spain as well. I've learned a lot from him as well, playing back to back with him. We met at a beach party, and then next thing you know, a couple of months later, we're playing back to back. Cathedral. Never would have even thought that I'd play professionally, but I'm playing professionally with him. It's just
Did you or
that was me. Yeah,
yeah.
I think I would say.
I did a photo shoot for this guy that day. Okay, it was
too.
paparazzi. He would be like, Kayla, come do it over here. And ready in this picture. It was awesome. It was awesome.
It was really good. We threw a random beach party, and Zestes showed up. We played back to back for a bit.
It was weird because he showed up and no one knew who he was, and then you're like, that's Zed. Like, and then it was like,
That's the best part.
okay.
That's probably why he wanted to hang out with us, because he's like, man, I'm just hanging out with people right now. Like, they're not like, bro, I'm hanging out with Zed right now. They're probably just like, bro, we're hanging out with some nice white guy. Just white guy, you know? Well.
Most one of the guys from Zestes.
Oh,
it's a duo.
yeah, there is a duo. It's true. So it's just Zed then. Zed or dead. Zed or dead.
Also, whole Den was present.
His first name is Dylan. I don't know if he's the Zed or the Dead.
Yeah. More likely the dad, because he was the dad.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I also saw on Instagram the duo recently popped up at Pedro's party. Pedro, who was on support last night,
Yeah.
like he did a warehouse party on Gary Avenue where we did our first Halloween party.
oh, the same
Oh,
place.
The same place. So now that's a legal place actually where they host parties every Friday and Saturday.
I still
Yeah,
like.
what
Place
the-
used to be like a coffee shop. I
And
always
that
used to be
guy-
like, what are
and that
you?
guy gave us the biggest problem.
So now,
Okay.
now it has become a legal space. There's an international DJ playing a local in Jam at the end of the month. So it is turning
It
into a warehouse
did.
where like we hosted good production, great lights,
So
white
crazy.
lights.
We started that
system,
system.
yeah. And Zach showed up there and played a surprise as well.
See?
Yeah, that part, the warehouse we did the first one is a real studio now.
Buddy, we need that place. We need that place like absolutely, like right away. Right away.
It was just location for that place. There was like no proper parking and stuff, right?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Well,
It was kind of far.
It was just a convenient location.
Yeah.
Down from DuPont, everyone can get in the middle of the city, easy accessible.
It was
cheap
good though.
Ubers.
No, you
Yeah.
couldn't hear a thing from outside. I genuinely think people thought you were just serving some coffee late at night. You'd walk in 2 a.m. yet? It's the new Starbucks open late.
Do you have equipment that you can go without?
Absolutely, USB and headphones for sure. Those two, yeah. Love my headphones. I can hear it. Headphones.
And his sunglasses.
I did go through a sunglasses phase. It was a phase. It was a phase.
He gets so drunk, and I'd go up to him at a party, and he's like, "I can't hear you. I don't have my sunglasses." I'm like, "Oh,
No, I couldn't. I had my glasses on. That's why I couldn't hear you.
I had your glasses on. You're like, I can't hear you. I don't have my glasses.
I did forget.
He would go like mute. I'm like, talk. What's wrong with you? No,
Oh, I can't hear you.
Put it on his face. Okay, yeah. What were you saying?
I remember.
It was the best time ever. It was a running thing for like a good few parties.
That's how we know that we need to have sunglasses, but you just need to throw them out. I actually have sunglasses under these glasses. Transition.
Yeah, I think I've seen yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Basically, all throughout the summer, my glasses are black. Like, every day. All day, all night. Well, all day, not night. Because no sun.
How is your new job going now?
It's alright. I can dig it. Like, people are cool there. They obviously want to help me out as much as possible when it comes to this. All I want to do is make me sell a vehicle. So it's like, I'm going to sell a vehicle.
How's it balancing weekend life?
Well, besides having every Friday and Saturday me working, it's all right. Like,
Yeah.
I unfortunately have to work till 6 every day on those weekends, but at least I have after 6.
But for me, likewise, like I work as a bartender server, so weekends are crucial for me to make money as well.
Oh yeah.
So working all day at the weekend and partying all night, and then going back to work on a 3 hour sleep was a routine for 2.5 years for me.
Yeah.
But I think only recently, maybe a couple months ago, I've decided to take a step back and watch out for health as well. Instead of going out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm just going out Friday, Saturday.
Wednesday to Monday.
Literally, like, it's gonna be like trying to take care of, trying to stay alive too.
Try to live so we can have
I can't. It takes me like 3 days to recover from a simple night out now. No, I can't do it anymore. The way we used to party until
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is it
daylight to the next day, like till the sun was setting. It's like, should we go home now? I guess.
I don't know. I remember.
Maybe.
I think big COVID lockdown when we were at college. We started Thursday night and ended Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
I remember touching the speakers when I was disconnecting. They were burning. Music happening, music happening.
And you know that music played from Thursday to Sunday after.
Maybe it was shut for an hour, maybe while we were all eating. But besides that, it was.
Even the New Year's party we went to, just Johnny alone, like
Yeah.
became a gorilla. Man became an animal.
The whole time.
He was Magic Mike on the floor.
Doing.
Then we were throwing coins on him, and he woke up the next day, and he's like, "Is this someone's money?" And I'm like, "It's yours. You earned that, baby. You earned it."
That's a really good weekend. I had lots of fun.
A lot, yeah.
I do believe when I'm on psychedelics, when I'm under maybe sometimes ketamine, I do play music that I normally wouldn't. I do mix in a way normally wouldn't. Does bring out a creative side of me sometimes. If I'm sober, I'd be doing simple beep 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 beep. But if I'm high,
You feel it in the music, right? Yeah. No, you play a lot of very dancey beats. I love it. It's not. What would you say? I guess your like genre that you play is
tech house, deep grooves, low grooves.
the grooves. I like the
Yeah.
grooves. Grooves. Stick to the grooves.
As being a vegetarian, you must give us something to eat. I'm like, as a carnivore, really. Like last weekend, that dosa.
As vegetarians, fuck tons of dishes. Like growing up, or until I was 9 in India, having discovered so many vegetarian dishes, being in a vegetarian culture, seen so much. But even coming here and seeing in Toronto, the new culture is to be vegan, vegetarian. People are following that. People are more aware about the climate, about animal cruelty. But so a dish I would absolutely recommend would be to try an eggplant sandwich from Sugo. Absolutely.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I made an eggplant lasagna once, and it actually slaps instead of the like actual.
Any
noodle.
vegetarian dish you try from Sugo, it's one of my favorite restaurants.
It really
Hire
is.
me, okay?
It really is.
Sugo.
Every time I ask this man to go somewhere to eat, you guys want to go to Sugo? It's like, no more.
Well, I'm gonna hopefully go from music to food eventually. So who knows? Maybe we can just get into that place. We're gonna like,
Bring some over.
I met Nathan Brown at Sugo.
Do you also like vegetarian?
No, so it was I think a week before my Comfort Zone gig, and Nathan Zone has been playing Comfort Zone since Comfort Zone opened day one. He's been a resident there, and he gave me a few tips, which really helped me. I had a great time at Comfort Zone.
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when you talk to people.
Like,
Actually, just befriend them. Essentially, the more you actually just be a nice person, you just want to be a nice person back. Essentially, it's just that easy.
Yoga videos on YouTube. I think Adrienne, and you
I
see
think
what.
I've seen her before.
Yeah, and her dog is always just hanging around, and I'm more focused on the dog when I see people.
It's just
So-
funny the things they do. Like there's also what's it, yoga with pups or pause for yoga or something downtown Toronto.
Puppy yoga.
Puppy yoga. I really want to try that. Bring in different types of puppies, French bulldogs.
I did
French
try one,
bulldogs.
and there were maybe 20 people and 7 dogs.
Yeah.
So, and some people were into doing actually. I wasn't, so I was sitting with just 3
I just
dogs.
wanted the dogs. It's like when they bring those like comfort dogs places for you in schools and stuff. It's like just sit in.
Well, I guess then I feel that we have only one more question, I'd say, and then we can probably let you go. My question though is, it's pretty generic, but 10 years ago, what would you tell yourself now?
Ooh. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep believing in yourself. There will be a lot of people who will criticize you, and it's okay. Being an immigrant, working hard every day, dropping out of school, having troubles with immigration. Just don't give up. Keep going. It'll work out. Things will get tougher, but you get even tougher.
Yeah, you get even better. That's the only thing. Greatness makes great people, I would say. Hard times make great people. Sorry, that's the best way to say it. Well, then, children, I guess that's a wrap for today. My question for you guys is, who the hell do you want me to have on this fucking show? I need to fucking have blokes on here. So you fucking tell me, give me every single person that you want me to have, and I'll fucking contact them because I'm not afraid. But in that case, thanks everybody. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The like button and the thanks button, they're kind of like their brothers now. But the like button, definitely where you want to go. It helps the channel grow. And the channel growing means more faces that you love.